Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3's DLC. Last time we began the DLC. We entered the painted world of Ariandel, went through the forest filled with wolves at the beginning, the dilapidated tower surrounded by those night guys, then we ended up over here, talked to a lady named Frida up in that chapel, who told us to piss off. But we've been doing the opposite of that ever since because I'm stubborn, damn it. I want to see the rest of this world. I don't care if it gets me killed or whatever the big deal is. I don't know why Frida doesn't want us here. I guess maybe she's up to something and doesn't want us to find it out? Okay, well anyway, this time we're going to explore the last remaining area of Ariandel that we have yet to do. There's actually three remaining areas of Ariandel, starting all the way down there, those big structures. Wait. To the left, there we go. There's a whole village down there we have yet to go to. Now, I remember that place. I remember it being pretty tough, so I'm gonna mentally prepare myself, and maybe physically prepare myself as I make my way over. So we did go all the way down there to that ice field down there. There was also a boss that was alright, probably the worst boss in this game, but it's dead now, so yeah. We got that out of the way, and now we just have the rest of the required content. Quote, required, because this whole DLC is not required, but, you know, assuming you're playing through the DLC, then what's required of you to beat it is the village this direction, the direction that we're headed. We did pretty much everything optional last time, and we'll be doing everything required this time. Well, almost. Alright, we're gonna keep going, starting off with our wonderful Moonlight Greatsword. I love this thing oh so much. Hi, didn't see you there. I heard you, and I was like, wait, where is that again? And then I was running into something. And then I looked down. Oh, hi! Shiny blue crystal in the lizard. Alright, I would also like to give my twin blades some love. I wonder if the infusion I gave this thing isn't really that good and I should go for something else. Yeah, you know, after I two-shot these guys with it, I don't know. I don't think I really need anything else in this thing. I think this infusion is just fine, because I want to say, in my main channel playthrough, where I was bringing, like, Ariandel Straight Sword and Great Sword of Judgment into this place, I want to say I was four-shotting these enemies. And now, both of the weapons I've been using have been two-shotting them. Like, that's awesome. That's way better. Alright, so we have pieces of the building loading in as we get close, because the developers did not disguise it properly. Love that. It's fine. Almost every game that I play and love so much has that issue. And the only ones that don't are the ones with like super simple graphics that they don't even need to worry about like de-rendering stuff because it doesn't take up much processing power at all. I mean, it would still be a good idea to de-render stuff because, you know, so it would save on energy, it would save on power being run, and I think that is for the best. But still. Alright, so these guys. Well, first of all, we have the return of the big Sadako centipedes, but then joining with them are these guys. These are Corvians, I want to say. They are bird people with... I can't tell if that's a tail or if it's a really long piece of shit that hasn't fully come out yet. I know that's an incredibly, like, dark, disgusting thought to have, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is. I mean... Soulsborne games have done that before, I think. There's an enemy in Dark Souls 1 that can, like, poop on you with fire. It's very weird. Budding green blossom. I hope that poop isn't considered one of the words that demonetizes videos. These videos aren't monetized, and I don't ever plan to monetize this channel, compared to my main channel, which I probably should get around to monetizing one of these days. It has been eligible for a good while now, and yet I just haven't done it. Anyway, yeah, it's not like it matters for this channel, but still, I'm hoping that isn't one of them. Just cause, you know. I do have a feeling... Oh, God. Yeah, see? It probably is shit. I do have a feeling that me swearing in my videos might actually tell the algorithm to not boost them that much, even though it's not being monetized. Because my most popular video on my main channel right now is that video where I go over the warning ambience in Five Nights at Freddy's. I did not swear a single time in the script of that video. But then, in the two videos that have come out since, I did swear at least once throughout the video, and those videos haven't gotten nearly as many views. So either it's just, you know, the algorithm doesn't recommend it because it's not similar to the FNAF video, it's about a different game, it's not covering, like, technical breakdowns of an ambience or something, but rather... It's either that, or it really is not recommending the videos that much because I swear in them. I'm not sure. That said, I think you are allowed to swear, like, once or twice at minimum, and then it starts caring. Like, you're given free passes. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Honestly, I forgot videos being demonetized was a thing, because it's been a long time since YouTubers have complained about it. Okay, I see a bunch of glowy items. That glowy item cannot be accessed yet. There's this one over here, which I have a feeling is attached to a corpse. I'm just gonna ignore these because I'm pretty sure they're all dung pies. I don't want them. I don't care to want them. I don't know what that meant. I was trying to reference the whole, hi, shut up. I was trying to reference the whole, I don't know you, and I don't care to know you from Oblivion. I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. It honestly warms my heart to see that the Oblivion remaster keeps all of the jank from the original, like, every single bit of it. All it does is graphics, which, in my opinion, makes me not want to play it, because I know those graphics must be hell to process for the computer, and I'd rather not do that. Hello, this is a new enemy, and it's way more powerful than all the other guys outside. This is a rejected Bloodborne enemy that somehow made its way into this game. Yeah, basically. Alright, at least you can kind of stagger it. Kinda. Okay, you can kind of stagger it. It wasn't staggered there, probably because it was hyper armor. Surprisingly, I'm finding new openings for this guy a lot more than I remembered having, because I remember on my main channel playthrough, I struggled like hell with those guys, but there, I just kind of tried to get behind him. I dodged it natural timings, and it worked. Hello, what is that? Oh, it's a big fern. It looks a lot darker than all the other plants, so it really stood out. It looks like a single spike poking out of the ground. The ground is growing a horn. All right, let's switch back to this, because it's awesome. Oh, yo! 1,000 damage. 1,000 damage. There we go. I finished my sentence. I believe that big crazy claw guy is the only crazy claw guy around these parts, so now that he's defeated, I mean, that actually makes our time easier. Hello, rocks, rocky ground. Alright, I don't want to spend too much time in these areas because I do know what I'm about to be facing later this video, and I'd rather, yeah, I'd rather, leave me plenty of time to readjust. I'll just leave it at that. Hello there?
Oh, well, there is nothing forlorn about you. You must be the other Ash, I suppose.
I am Ash. Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town!
You have come. Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her. You are Ash, are you not? Is it not fire that you seek?
So this is a little confusing. He says, my lady must see flame, which is exactly what the red-hooded guy Gale said upon sending us into this world. Which is kind of interesting. And though, like, if this guy is Gale, he's talking to us as if we haven't met before, when we clearly have. So maybe this is some kind of parallel version of Gale? Maybe it's the Terminian counterpart to the Hyrulean Gale. No.
You've seen the rot that afflicts our world, but that which fooled the good father and buried the flame after we had all made up our minds too. So, please, grant us one wish. Make the tales true and burn this world away. My lady?
Yep, we get it. The tale's true. So you guys have been telling tales about burning this world down? I guess.
Oh, I am so terribly frightened of timidly rotting away like those fools on the outside.
Oh, don't worry. I helped them not rot away. The fools on the outside. I ended the Age of Fire before they could feel it any longer. Okay, so we have a lot of these guys. These guys are passive-ish. I think if you bug them too much, they will attack you, but otherwise, they all go and collude over there in that open space. For what reason? I know not. Let us go light the bonfire in this house. I really like this area. This is known as the Corvian Settlement, I want to say. I think that's what it says if you rest at the bonfire, which I may as well do. I don't plan on going back through that river at all, so yeah. Yeah, Corvian Settlement. This is a very cool area, and it's once again why I really like Painted World of Ariandel as a whole, because it's got like a bunch of distinct locations within this one giant hub of a map. And I think it's cool. It's one of the most standout locations in this game for that reason. Even though it is just one area for this entire DLC, I think it makes up for it. Hi. Okay, some of them, like this guy, are angry. Does that anger any of the others? Are they like zombie pigmen? Sorry, zombie piglins. Does not open from this side. Okay, can't go in there. Can't go in here either. Yep. Indeedy. Oh, wait, I think I might actually have to fight the river guy again. Okay. These guys, standing up on two legs, can spit poison at you. Actually, I think that might be toxic. Well, too late to see. This guy just tried to shove me off the cliff, but unfortunately, he didn't level strength nearly enough. He didn't take the intense training perk that lets him assign a special attribute. And I love Fallout New Vegas. I'm so glad I decided to play it. Hello. I thought that was like a hole through the world. That is a plant. There's quite a big difference between a plant and a gap in the map. So, yeah. I don't believe, despite what this guy just did, climb up the edge, I don't believe there is a ladder to get back up here. Unless I'm mistaken. I guess we can go for this first, though, because there is more stuff to see in this direction. Hi! You ain't slick. Just gonna tell you that. That didn't kill you. Wow. Surprisingly tanky. Got a lot of defense for how skinny you are. Simple gem. Do we have any of those? Oh, we have 4. Yes, we very much do have simple gems. It's been a while, okay? It's been a while since I played base game. Been like how many months? It's been almost the entire summer since then, which is weird to think about. All right, now let me try fighting this big fast guy with this greatsword. Let's see how this goes. This might go 10 times worse. Okay, locked on. Oh no. Okay, just like rolling through them seems to basically avoid that attack outright. Wow, these guys are a lot less difficult than I remember. Yeah, okay, there we go. It also helps I'm actually doing a lot of damage to them, unlike my previous playthroughs. I'm just gonna say previous playthroughs at this point, because, like, that's the truth of it, really. I didn't start having good damage until the playthrough right before this one. And this one, by extension. Oh, man, I really want to find an excuse to use these spells on the people around here, but I never think of it. It's so much more fun to just hit them with the big sword. What can I say? Alright, everyone's up there. Everyone's waiting for something. I think something will happen when you approach there, but we'll wait on that for a little while longer, as I have to skirt around this edge all the way. Hello. Sir. Die. Thank you. I think there's some items to get over here. Hi. Okay, you're dead as well. Is there another guy? Thought I heard another guy. Ah, right, you can jump over here. Hurry up! I didn't notice this item right to the right of the bonfire. There was an unreachable item that was at the time unreachable and is now reachable. Now that we found a way up here. Break the box, get the med kits. I've been watching someone play through Black Mesa recently, so I have Black Mesa on the brain at the moment. Speaking of which, a Black Mesa playthrough might be coming to this channel very soon. God damn it! Now I have to freaking go all the way back up. That's fine. Well, it's not as fine for this video because you have to watch me go back up all the way, but still. Yeah. Perhaps after I finish the DLC of these games, there is going to be some new playthroughs I'd like to introduce. And I'll probably make like a big newsreel video when the time comes, but I'm thinking of doing another run of Black Mesa, though this time with a special twist. Another run of Black Mesa. That would actually be my 4th Black Mesa playthrough I make on YouTube. Though, that's why I want to include the special twist, so that it isn't just a 4th playthrough, there's a lot more to it. Alright, I would like to run jump. Roll, never mind, don't roll, it's fine. Crow Quills, that's a unique weapon. It's what some of the Corvian guys that we will be seeing later use. It's like a big stabby that has a couple small throwies. A few small throwies. We're going to be seeing it in action fairly soon. I assume this is all the rot the guy was talking about. These people are rotting away. Maybe their tails are rotting, and that's why they look disgusting. It's not technically not shit. I don't know. Hard to say for certain. All right, cross the bridgey bridge. let's move on up the path. At last. When you approach, this guy appears, starts killing all of them. They get scared and run away. I don't know why he's attacking his own. You'd think he would come straight for me because, like, I'm the enemy here, but still. I guess their minds are rotting away. They're going crazy. They're going hollow. Same excuse that they pull for every enemy. So you can't just... Okay. You can just hide away from him in this back alley here, and that's what I'd recommend doing, because those guys are pretty powerful. I think they're even stronger than the fast claw guy. However, I'm still going to try to fight him just to see what it's like. I don't think it's as bad as I remember it being. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Why are you guys raining from the sky? Man, screw it's raining cats and dogs. It's raining birds and snow. Yeah, it's raining snow. What of it? Hi, someone is someone's tasting something delicious inside this house. All right, buddy, let's go. Whoa, okay. Magic attack. Okay, good. All my regular swipes hit you with this weapon. I honestly think strength weapons might be the best melee weapons in Dark Souls, just straight up. Because, like, sure, with dexterity weapons, you tend to attack faster, but they always do less damage, and they also tend not to stagger the enemies that much. And, like, you know, these weapons are super slow, but if every hit staggers the enemy, then it balances out, and you still get good damage despite that. So, yeah, honestly, like, every dexterity weapon I've tried using, aside from this, these are awesome. But, like, every more fast weapon, more small, straight sword weapon I've tried using has been very weak compared to, like, a giant strength weapon, such as the Moonlight Greatsword or the Dark Moon Greatsword from Elden Ring. Okay, I'd like to find the way into this house. I think it's on the backside. Oh, you drop from there. Okay. Yeah, because the Dark Souls character can't possibly climb up that tiny rock. Elden Ring characters could jump it, but nah, we're playing Dark Souls. Our legs can't do anything. Pow! Pow! That felt awesome. Those guys have surprising amount of magic defense, I guess. Since they only took like 300 damage from the sword. I assume if I were to use the special skill attack on them, they would die much faster. We got some people inside this house. Like, see, this is a whole village. You can explore the rooftops eventually of the houses. You can go into the interiors. There's back alleys, the main road. It's like, you know, side passages. I don't know how else to describe it, but there's so many different places all in this one tiny, dense village. I think, personally, I prefer this kind of level design to just, like, a big, flat, open world. I like having a lot of spaces to explore stacked on top of each other in a relatively small location. So, because that way it doesn't feel too overwhelming, but it still feels like you're, you know, working your way through this massive complex. And I definitely prefer that to just having a big flat open space, which is probably why I prefer Elden Ring mini dungeons as opposed to the overworld. Sorry, not mini dungeons, the legacy dungeons, as opposed to the overworlds. I also like the mini dungeons though, but they're not quite as sprawling or as inventive with their level design as the legacy dungeons are. Yeah, areas like, you know, Ariandel, Ashen Capital, not Ashen Capital, Royal Capital. Ashen Capital's what it's like at the end of the game. That's a small spoiler for Elden Ring there, but it's fine. Game's been out for 3 years now. Oh, okay. Good thing that didn't knock me off the edge. I didn't know they could use magic. I actually forgot about that. Wow, look at how many bodies are piled up here. You know what? You guys want to go see a cool view? Just, you know, push you off the ledge. Push you off the ledge. It's cool down there. Trust me. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. You too. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, it's just a big fall. You won't take any damage, I promise. In the state you're in right now, you're immune to everything. Oh, that didn't drop them in the arena. Oh, never mind. It's fine. Anyway, though, yeah. I definitely prefer areas like Ariandel, Royal Capital to the majority of the open world of Elden Ring, even though I love the open world of Elden Ring. It's one of my favorite open worlds, if not my favorite open world I've ever played through. However, I mean, Fallout New Vegas might replace that, just because... Just because Fallout New Vegas actually feels more like a world with people living in it and not just like a bunch of like artsy set dressing. Not that that's all that Elden Ring's world is, but still, that's, you know, this is just gonna go into another complaint about how I don't really like the vague stories in these games, so I'll just go stop myself right there before I start repeating myself, because I think I've already been over this in the playthrough of the base game, but yeah. I think I will eventually prefer Fallout New Vegas' open world to those other games. Then again, though, I just bought Fallout 4 with the intent on playing it probably off-stream or off-camera. I'll play it for a bit, decide if I think it'll make a good playthrough, but I don't think it would make that great a playthrough just because it is colloquially, if that's the right word, it is communally, like, generally considered worse than Fallout New Vegas from a story perspective. However, I have seen bits and pieces of the world. I have heard the world is really cool, and I'm excited to explore it because it might end up eclipsing Fallout New Vegas for me. Anyway. Is this? Oh, this is the room with the not Gale Corvian guy in there, who says the exact same things as Gale, but isn't Gale? I don't know. Okay, we got a bridge to this roof. See, I like how you can pass through that room up above. Like, that's so cool. This is such good level design. This is a really great area of the game. Honestly, this is so much better, more creative level design than anything the base game had, if you ask me. Cathedral of the Deep comes close, but even then, I'd say this is better. Alright, 110. I know that a lot of people are actually somewhat mixed on this DLC, especially standalone. Ashes of Ariandel on its own actually has mixed reviews, if I remember correctly. Because a lot of people say, like, this is just not worth $15. I don't see why you would, yeah. I knew it would be that. I wanted to see just to make sure. Yeah, but a lot of people are like, I don't think this is worth $15. I'll say that I think it is definitely worth the price if you also get the Ring City. If you buy the Season Pass to get both, that's what I recommend, because neither DLC is truly complete without the other. Even though the Ring City, as like standalone content, is more worth the price, I still think it's not as worth it if you don't have both DLCs together. So, yeah. That's my stance on that whole thing. Okay, seems like there's nothing else to do over here. I thought there would be. Is there like a way to jump to an item? I could check again, but I feel like I have already scoured everything. I just went up there to kill those guys and that was it. Seems like that's all I could do. I can climb up these rooftops though. I don't know if I can go to that rooftop. Might not be able to. There was a ladder in here I skipped over, and now I will no longer skip over it. Oh wait, I think I will for just a little bit longer because we have enemies in here. Oh god, okay. Dude, I two-shot these guys. They have no chances of killing me. That's not true. They definitely have chances of killing me, especially if I step in that toxic cloud for any longer, and then I gain the toxic status effect, and then I look in my inventory to realize that I don't have any toxic curing boluses or whatever. They're not boluses, moss clumps. I actually don't. I was going to say that anyway, even if I did have them, but I actually don't. That's funny. Anyway, we got the Slave Knight set. This is actually the set that Gale was wearing, which indicates he is a Slave Knight. Only the undead served as slave knights, warriors used as fodder in the bleakest of battles. They grew decrepit, their skin charred black and their bones twisted. Eventually they went outright mad, but were never relieved from duty. That doesn't seem like a great idea for their owners. I mean, even if they go mad, they're not exactly going to be working well for you anymore, so I don't know why you choose to keep them around. Me providing tips to slave owners. Fucking shut up. Stop. Don't take any of that as advice. Slave owners, if you're watching this video, fucking leave right now. Unsubscribe. Fuck you. See you in hell. Alright, anyway. Let me climb up this ladder. There's an item on that roof over there. If only we could just dig through the wall and get to it. But this ain't no Minecrafts. This ain't no Terrarias. But we can at least slightly hurt or bruise our legs in order to get it. I say slightly bruised because I took no fall damage, but, you know, I'd have to imagine there's some injuries you'd get that wouldn't actually deplete your health. Like, if you receive a paper cut, that wouldn't do crap to a health bar. It's just like a little cut with blood. I mean, it opens you up to infection. perhaps. Like, if you get a paper cut and then touch something nasty afterwards, you probably could be infected from it. This crystal lizard is a trap. Or not. It's not a trap. Never mind. I'm sorry, crystal lizard. You were not a trap. Pow! But yes, that big claw guy who is now bearing down behind me. Can I fucking kill this? It's gonna disappear. It's gonna I got it just in time. Okay. Twinkling Titanite. I think... Is the big claw guy down here with me? No, he's still up there waiting for me. Oh, yeah, anyway. That crystal lizard is meant to be a trap. Is there a way to jump on the roof without having to go climb the ladder again? Or do I have to go climb the ladder again? It seems I have to go climb the ladder again. You're dead, are you? Yeah, you are. You're just stirring in your grave. That makes sense. In your grave that wasn't made for you. And probably never will be. Sorry, I'm not a grave digger. I'm not a gravekeeper either. That's Dampe's job. I find it interesting how, I think Dampe is the only character in Majora's Mask who keeps his name from Ocarina of Time. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let's battle. Whoa, oh no, you're starting with this. That attack sucks. Okay, it doesn't go for as long as I remember, though. Whoa, okay. Whoa, whoa, okay, okay. Okay, this guy's proven to be a little tougher to hit. Oh god, okay, good thing I got out of the way with that second hit. Oh, okay, I think I stance broke him there or something. It played a sound to indicate something. Well, either way, he's dead, and I didn't even have to use an Estus, so... Yeah, the fights with those guys are going so much better than they used to, and I couldn't explain why. Let me put back on the... No, we need that. I don't really need this right now, because everything I'm wearing is good, right? I have 23 damage negation. It would go down to 15 if I took it off in favor of this, but I would still like to have this on, so I think I will. I'll take it. I'll go down to 15% damage negation. Not like it'll make a huge difference anyway. Where does this go? This goes on the roof of this building. Anything to get here? No. Okay, well, at least we can just jump right back over to this ladder. Don't have to climb the other one. There it is. Okay, 30 minutes, and I think we've actually cleared the whole Corvian settlement, so that is a good sign for time. I do expect this video to take at least 2 hours, though, so knowing what we have ahead. The sight of what we have ahead might look familiar to you if you've watched my most recent main channel video. Just nudge, nudge, wink, wink, and also shameless plug. But this is my channel, so I can plug my own channel on my channel. It would be weird if you weren't allowed to plug your own channel on your channel. Did I just say that? Like, I definitely understand. Don't self-promote in other people's channels. But, you know, on my own channel, of course I can do that. Alright, that's why it's shameless, I guess. That's why it's shameless plugs. So, this is a room that is quite interesting. Honestly, I don't think I want to go inside yet. I think I remember it's not a good idea to go inside there just yet. Because there are tough enemies in there, multiple. I think there's 2 claw guys and one of the big knife throwy guys. One of the big lance guys who uses, who throws the daggers at you. And those guys are considerably tougher from what I remember, so. I'd rather not battle any of them until we hit the next checkpoint, which is coming up soon. Hi! This guy, I remember I knocked him back into the well on my, on one of my previous playthroughs, and he was just stuck down there, unable to do anything. This time, I'm giving him a fight. Or not, because I just shot him from a distance. Speaking of shooting from a distance, Soul Spear, go! Ooh, that does a good amount of damage. It's around the same... It's a slightly less than a normal hit. Buddy, is your tail okay? You doing good? Yeah, he's probably fine. I don't know how I got him stuck in the stone, though. It's probably like, while he was off the screen, the physics lightened up and let him do things that let him interact with things that he shouldn't. Hello, we got... Oh, okay, these trees are alive. These trees are alive. Well, yeah, of course they are. All trees are alive, but still. I mean, not every tree's alive. There's some trees that are dead, but they're still just sitting there. They still exist. They're just not alive anymore. Ow! Okay. Oh, okay. You apparently left a frostbite attack as you died. Goodeth to knoweth. Okay, around this corner. Yes, there is. I think this is a ring? No, it's a young white branch. I don't know. I have a memory of there being a ring over here, and I'm not sure why. A tree made a sob sound that I think is used in Bloodborne as well. Rusted coins. I've never needed those because, I mean, in Souls games, you never need item drops from enemies. Because the majority of items can be found as static loot in the environment if you just look in the right places. So why would I want to farm enemy drops, right? I'd rather just use one of the static loot items, so that way I know where you can get it, and I know, like, where it is on subsequent playthroughs. Took a drink of water. Now let's open up this gate. Ooh, cool sound effects. Also from Bloodborne. That's fine, though. Speaking of which, that's another thing I want to do on this channel. The Bloodborne PlayStation 1 demake. I want to play that. So that might happen as well. Once this series is done.
I've seen your kind. Time and time again. Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony that you'll bring upon yourself.
I've always interpreted this as like a meta comment on people who 100% games. Like, guys, 100%ing Dark Souls 3 is overly difficult. You're just gonna bring agony upon yourself if you do. And then this guy's like here to save you from it. Don't buy this DLC. Don't try to defeat all the bosses. It's not worth it. It's gonna suck if you do. And you know, knowing the boss of this DLC, that's probably true. Okay, you have heals, don't you? Yeah, you do. You have miracles. Damn it! That always happens. I'm like 1 frame away from killing him, or from hitting him again, hitting him out of the heal, and then he just freaking heals anyway. He heals at the exact same time that I hit him. It's so annoying. Okay, I don't have no idea what this miracle is doing, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything, really. Is it, like, weakening my resistance to a type of damage, but it's also weakening him at the same time? He's got the Dark Wraith shield, but I don't know how effective that is against Moonlight Greatsword's skill. Okay. I have basically just reminded myself in the earlier fight that I do, in fact, have limited FP, and I need to keep an eye on that meter, or else things are going to court. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Of course. Alright, I think he's out of FP. He must be. Hey-ya!
Swore an oath, but I have failed you.
Indeed you have.
Elfrida.
Elfrida? We know her full name. Now she's in trouble. Because now we can say her full name to make her scared and realize that she's in trouble. Or something like that. That's just my logic. I like these piles of books because they are all completely indestructible. Yet if you find and pull the hidden lever in this room, which is right here, which requires the contraption key he dropped, this pile of books here is completely destroyed under the might of the attic stairs. And then the books just sit there. You can't actually push them around, unlike everything else. How sad. Hello there.
I believe I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke. The one to show me flame.
Possibly.
'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee.
So yes, by opening the staircase, we have officially freed this lady, the painter, I think is her name.
'Tis good. I promised Uncle Gale I would.
You'll head off to paint because you promised Uncle Gale. Ah, so the red-hooded guy was her uncle. Good to know. And I guess also that bird guy is also her uncle? I don't know. Around this corner here, which is the most harrowing journey to open up a door that was locked from the other side ever, is also another bonfire. And it's this bonfire that I wish to take for the building back there because it is much closer, much more convenient than the Corvian settlement bonfire. Even though I did open the shortcut gate, you'd still have to deal with an enemy on the way. So yeah, before we explore this building too much, I'd like to go back there and clear that place out. Hopefully it'll only take me one try. I realized that I'm pretty sure I haven't died yet this video. Yeah, I still have an Ember active. I've not lost it yet, so yeah. This is going surprisingly well. Oh, now that I've activated these guys, they're gonna... Okay. They're gonna be dinguses now. Aw, I was hoping that would have stunned you out of the attack. Let me switch to this. Yeah, nice try, guys. I got Frostbite Ring on. Ha 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 ha. Okay, well, that's what I get. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. The warm, lovely Estus that should hopefully cure my frostbite because it's warm, right? That's how life works, right? Frostbite is cured by just being warm, right? Probably not. That's probably not true at all. Is this door openable? Oh, it is. Well, I don't want to approach that way. No, sirree. Anything see me? Good. Okay, no. Big guy didn't see me. I don't think anyone else saw me, but that is our escape route. Should things get hairy in here, not carry. Should things get carried away? I guess? Okay, so the funny thing is, you see that guy there? You see how he's facing that item? Well, as proven on my main channel playthrough, I once tried to go and attack him from behind, but if you do that, he seemingly notices you every time. Either you make too much noise, or he's scripted to see if you approach him from that direction. But if you just approach the item from this side, he doesn't do a damn thing about it. Oh, I see. He's actually not facing the item. He's facing the door. That makes sense. Okay, well, I'd still like to attack him from behind. I don't know how this is gonna go. The best thing to do is probably to aggro this guy, take him outside, fight him there, come back in for this guy. Alright. Let's go! It's a me, Mario! Ha! Hiya! Oh, that was perfect! Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. We get you slash real good. You slash your sword real good. You're so cool. I just realized how much stamina that attack takes. No wonder I've had such a problem with stamina in these last two battles. This might be my first death this video. Okay. I really don't want it to be, because that first fight went so well. Please. Please don't let me die here. Okay, those knives honestly seem to miss me more often than not. Just nice. Though they always hit me when it's least convenient. Like when my health bar's super low, then they always hit me. Alright, perfect. That went well. The Way of White Corona. I have been picking up a lot of items not showing their descriptions. That's just because I don't know. I guess I just don't feel that into it. Oh yes, the Valor Heart. This is what Champion's Grave Tender dropped last time. It is not a shield. It's a weapon that has a shield included. So here it is. Champion fought on without rest until he lost his mind. The end only his page, and a lone wolf stayed at his side. Oh, poor guy. I care so much about him after he tried to freaking attack me for no reason. Like, he's not hollow. Why does he attack? This game, I don't get it. Where's the other thing? The freaking, the thing that... I almost said Vare. That's the guy from Elden Ring. In the infatuation with Sister Frida, the Corvian Knights swore to protect the painting from fire, and to this end took the execution of their own brethren. That explains why that one was attacking it. Okay, now I get it. So, that guy's an executor of his own kind. And his own kind were like, hey, what are you doing? Ah, we're running away, scary. Okay, so I guess most of the Corvians in the town actually don't really follow Sister Frida. Only some of them do. Where's... Wilhelm, that's his name. Wilhelm, do something! If any of you remember Amnesia, The Dark Descent, those guys in the thing, I don't think... Okay, his sword's here somewhere. I don't give a shit. Let's stop. Oh, but there is something else we can look at. The Way of Right Corona. Let's do that. Where is it? It's here. Lost Way of White Miracle launches a white discus which slides into foes and returns to its conjurer. Long ago, the imprints left by the gods were still deep. Miracles of the Way of White existed alongside Oreos. That sounds like a type of Oreo. Oreos. Okay, well, I think that is this building cleared out. I don't think there's any items on the rafters other than what I picked up. So, yeah, we'll probably just homeward bone, honestly, back to the shrine for a level up, because I think I can take one. No, I can't. Never mind. So, yeah, we'll just homeward bone back to the bonfire and continue. It is only dawning on me now just how rare level ups are going to be. I think that we're going to be leveling up a lot more often in the Ringed City, because that DLC definitely boosts the levels you can achieve, or the amount of souls you get, compared to this one. You know what? Nah, this next section's not hard. I don't feel like equipping a Ring of Sacrifice. Okay, so, what's this area called? It has a name, I can't remember. This is the Snowy Mountain Pass. The Snowy Mountain Pass is a kind of a large, sprawling forest area filled with yet more of these follower guys, the followers of the Undead Legion. There's a lot of them here, but hopefully with our newfound prowess with the freaking greatsword, we should be able to take them all out just fine. If I remember correct, the Lorian's greatsword skill basically one-shot a bunch of them, and it's also a crowd control attack, so it would deal with multiple of them at a time. It was so fun, man. Alright. The stab attack should do us just fine, though. Oh, okay. Didn't kill you, didn't attack the other guys because he was holding up a shield. Hi! Pow. Pow. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome! This is so fun, man. This weapon choice, this is so fun. I can't believe I avoided that spear. I didn't even try to dodge it. I just ran and hoped, and it worked. Well, the truth is that I didn't actually know he was throwing it until it was already flying at my face, but it didn't matter because it went right past my face. That's a cool valley. I wonder what's down there. Probably nothing, since this world is a painting. Hi, plant that's hovering above the rest of its kin. Sorry, couldn't get that one past me, FromSoft. I know you tried very hard to make this world look perfectly beautiful and immersive, and you did a great job. But not with those plants. Those plants are the exception. That was the most pathetically tiny swing I think I've ever seen from an enemy in this game. Even the basic hollows have a longer range to their swings than that. Do better. Alright, follower boots. Ooh, can I? Okay, there's an item right there. Can I just drop and get it? Oh, I think I can. Oh, you totally can just drop and get it. The follower shield. Okay, this isn't quite where I thought it was. I think there's another area that looks like this that gives you their torch. Which is a special torch that you can use, like, this spit attack on, the same thing that they've been doing, where they're basically, like, breathing fire at you through the torch. That's the skill attack of that torch weapon, and you can find it around here somewhere. I think it's on the edge of the cliff, which is why I thought that item was important, when it is actually just their shield. I guess it technically is important, because it gives you their shield. It's kind of cool, I guess. That's fine. Man, you don't even have to dodge, you can just walk! How did I ever find these guys difficult? Well, it's because I didn't damage them very much, and I think on my first playthrough I was under the impression you did have to press B to avoid them. When you actually don't, you could just circle around them and you're fine. Ah, buddy. Now that torch attack is definitely pretty fast moving. I think you'll need more than just running, to dodge it. But it's fine. Dude! Okay, that one wasn't even your fault. That freaking God was against you on that one. I'm sorry, buddy. That's a bell. That's not me. Oh my God. It's so funny to realize, just like, the enemy AI in From Software games really is not that good. Especially when the enemies don't see you. When the enemies are actively attacking you, it's pretty good. But that's just because, like, the attacks are built in such a way that they are super strong. But, like, otherwise, the enemy AI is very, very simple. Very, or at least, well, it might not be simple, per se, in the way that it's programmed, but the way it's executed is very simple. How they'll just, like, stand there in one spot, they just stare straight ahead, they do react to noises, but they react by turning over to the noise, waiting for like 10 seconds, and then turning back the way they were facing before. So yeah, definitely not very smart AI, but, you know. Their attack animations and, like, combo trees that are built for each one, that definitely carries their AI in battle. Okay, hello. Buddy, I'm about to wipe the floor with all of you. Are you sure you want to keep doing this? Oh yeah, there were more. I think there was another room in the, oh, a follower armor. Cool. We can wear that. I don't think I ever got that in my main channel playthrough. Oh, again, I forgot to back up the goddamn save file. Well, if this recording is corrupted, then woe is me. I mean, I suppose I could just... Yeah, you know what, for safety, let me just pause this recording right now. I'll just splice 2 recordings together and back it up real quick. Okay, save file is backed up, we are ready to go. And shove this tree over! I really like this shortcut. It's very different from all the other ones, which are usually just like elevators or locked doors. Once you see that a billion times throughout the whole base game, you start to wish for a new kind of shortcut, and they deliver in Ariandel. You just push a tree over, push a rotting tree over, and here you are. Here's a nice convenient shortcut back to an elevator. But hey, at least you have the extra aspect to it. There's also somewhere else you can go once you get to this area. Okay, no, there weren't any more rooms. It was just this elevator I was thinking of. I think this also extends to... You can now check out the roof of this building. So we'll do that real quick. I don't think there's any items on there, but we... Whoa, that's not the roof. But we may as well check it out anyway. Actually, can I just, like, look from here? Because I really want to check out this path. Sure, you know, screw the roof. I'm sure there's nothing there anyway. I have a faint memory of there being nothing there. We'll see if I'm actually right about that. Whoa, hello. Oh, man. Oh, man, you're using the spear like a spear. What? Sorry, man. B button means that I am selective permeable. That's what that means, right? I'm just kind of stealing that term from Chugga Conroy, one of his playthroughs. I think for Super Mario Galaxy 2. I don't know why I remember which one I stole it from, but yeah. I've taken that from him, and I hope that is correct. Selective permeable means, like, this matter can sometimes pass through other matter. Sorry, I don't remember much from my science classes. I'm about to take another science class fairly soon. And by fairly soon, I do mean, like, fairly freaking soon. It is coming up in a few weeks. It's gonna be quite interesting working on videos during that time, especially because I didn't actually switch to this new content, to the new content format officially until I was basically done with my last year of classes. So I have not experienced quite what it's like to work on the large videos I have been working on and record Omen C2 videos while also having classes at the same time. So that'll definitely be an interesting experience. Okay, so yeah, it's just that guy down below in this ledge area. I wanted to find a way down here, and I guess I can go down there from the bridge or from this tree log. Honestly, I could probably jump, or from this roof. Any one of these many options will work. Yep. This is a bucket. I forgot they actually spray back and forth with that. Even though they just did it 5 seconds ago, and I probably should have remembered that. I didn't. And I wonder why I have such little patience learning boss battles in these games. Alright, nothing on the roof, huh? Nothing even up there, which... Can it be jumped to? Probably not. Probably not. With the weak, pathetic jump you have in this game, yeah. Probably not. Okay, seems that is it. That is all. I do not wish to respawn everyone. So I think I'm just gonna drop back in. We're gonna take the elevator back up, head back towards the area where we where we fell the rotting tree. That is actually what it described, right? That was actually the prompt for interacting. It was just, fell the tree. Pretty sure. Okay. Hit button. Cross tree. Ooh, path. Pathway. Take pathway. Hi. Hello, yep, it's Millwood Knights. They are back. They reside in this region of the place. Hopefully, I can kill them with my spells and my skill attack from this thing, because I actually have enough souls to level up. And I would not like to lose them. Anything but that. Plunge. Bam! That felt great. I don't think I've actually bothered fighting these guys down here before. So, I'm gonna try it now. We'll see how it goes. Where's this go? Okay, that takes me back in the direction of the bonfire should I want to go back there manually. It's not like we have, like, 18 homeward bones or anything. 17. It is not like we have 18 homeward bones. We don't. We have 17. But yeah, it's not like we have a bunch of those in our pocket we could just use instead. Okay, this is going to be tricky because that guy in the distance is using a spell that causes shockwaves to appear next to you. I could go and fight him first. Oh, we also have archers from up above. This guy with the smaller axe actually doesn't see me, so I think I'll go fight this guy first. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Aha! 737! Do you still have an attack after that? Not anymore. I don't know where those went. I'm glad I was dodge rolling there because they were right underneath me. Oh god, come on. Killed you? Okay, we're ready for this guy now. You're here just in time to have watched me kill your friends. Oh man, that's honestly sad. Oh man, I feel for you, bud. Okay. Yeah, these guys are so much more fun than I remembered. Ever since I played Elden Ring and, like, played the crap out of that game, and also since I played the little bit I have of Shadow of the Erdtree. Yeah, these guys are nowhere near as bad as that. I apologize for all the mean things I said about you in the past. You are no longer the worst enemies in this game. I don't know what I would pick for worst enemy in the game, then. Oh, no. The feathery guys from the base game. Yeah, those guys. I just remembered that they exist. And I was like, oh, you! The Earthseeker. Pretty sure that's the, what that, one knight was using. To slam in the ground and create shockwaves and all that. Millwood is a land of primitive earth worship where chieftain knights served as high priests. This large twin-bladed axe forged with bronze is a ceremonial weapon normally used in sacred rites. Okay, we have just a little bit left to go, and I think I will, honestly, yeah, might want to put on a ring of sacrifice, actually. I'm going to not go back to the shrine just yet, and I think if I do that, yeah, let's put on a ring of sacrifice just in case I die. Because it's entirely possible that I will. I came close very often throughout this whole sequence. But, you know, I don't want to respawn all those followers, because I'd rather not defeat them all again. Okay, this is the way you have to go, because you can't climb back up the other way. Now, where's the correct road in here again? Looking for that right now. Making my way downtown, walking fast. It was years and years before I discovered that that song is the song that starts with I was wondering what song that was for the longest time. Turns out it's that one. And no other people down there? No other people to go down and murder for no reason? Okay. I guess I will hold back on my murdering then. Okay, we got some wolves. Shouldn't be bad. I mean, we just dealt with Millwood Knights. You think wolves are gonna be hard? Okay, well, maybe if one of them howls, it kind of will be difficult. Oh, right, I think I remember this part. I think these wolves continue to howl and spawn new wolves in until you go take care of them? Oh, God. I can't tell. Oh, that actually killed you. I didn't think it would. Hi. Okay, you got a little bit more health because you're larger. Other than that. Okay. That's the area with the Millwood Knights. That's a weird-looking texture for the ground. Doesn't look quite as detailed as the stuff up here. Maybe they ran out of details to put in the environment. However that works. I don't think that's how it works, but... you never know. Maybe they ran into a limitation. I hear breathing. Is that more Millwood Knights? Because I know there are more up ahead. Or those enemies that are down here. Okay, it's wolves. Okay. I didn't even have to try for that. You just gave me that one. You were a little overzealous, huh? Oh, hi. Ambush? No, okay. Here's the follower torch. I can show this off real quick. Yeah, it's here. Or not. It's not here? I mean, I guess you could actually use it as a weapon, but... yeah, they separate the torches. Weird. Elden Ring keeps them all in one tab. Oh man, I guess I'm too used to Elden Ring. Some forms of the abyss manifest as pus within the body, treated from ancient times with fire. The skill is Breathe Fire, which lets you spit and breathe fire at people. Cool. Actually, I think it's like they swallow fuel and spit it, which, oh god, I do not want to do that. Like, that's where your taste buds are, man. You must have terrible breath after doing it as well. You like swallow gasoline and spit it out. Oh god. No thanks. And there's a risk that you might light the gasoline in your mouth on fire, which would not be good. It would be like eating a jalapeno, except deadly. Or a ghost pepper, I guess. That's the super strong, spicy one, right? Okay, please turn into melee. You're so much easier to deal with when you're melee. You are a big hammer guy, though, which scares me a little bit. Ah, damn it. Just a little too long for their big moves. Okay, they seem to only do the pull-up attack when you're right in front of them. I'm out of stamina. That's something I need to stop doing, using up all my stamina, because, like, what if the enemy's doing a big undodgeable move? Or something really quick, and you need to react in the spur of the moment. You need stamina for it, so don't try not to use up all your stamina if you can help it. But I keep doing it because I tend to be a little overzealous while attacking. Okay, Quake Stonehammer does the big pull rubble out of the ground attack and cause past me to rage. What? That's actually what the description is. Have you read it? No, it's not. Okay, we got Archer guy here, melee guy here. I'd rather pull the melee guy away from the Archer guy, and I think that is what I shall do. Hi. Okay. We're almost to the end of this whole area, which is very, very exciting. Now that I killed that guy with red eyes, I definitely don't feel like doing it again. So, excuse me. No, you're not walking away. Come back here. Maybe I need to give you a spring in your step. There, that should aggro you onto me. Come on. Attack me. Okay, now that he's this close... Does he have, like, a leash point or something? Oh, wow. Didn't do the drag attack that time. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's something I didn't take enough advantage of in my main channel playthrough, is dodging around them. Which can get you out of the way of their follow-up hits. I didn't realize the value of that at the time. I have amended my mistakes, though. I think Elden Ring definitely taught me how to dodge effectively. I got a lot better at Dark Souls 3 by playing Elden Ring. Even though there's still some parts of this game that still kill me, like the Abyss Watchers, Pontiff Sullivan, as you've seen throughout this whole series. It's surprising that to me, like, I'm having not much trouble against these guys, but, like, fucking Abyss Watchers killed me, like, 7 times. I guess I was, like, a little more prepared. I'm dead. I'm not dead! Is he gonna follow me too? How the fuck didn't I die? I guess one of my little landings, but one of the times I got caught on a rock on the way down, counted as a landing, which absorbed the fall damage. I thought ordinarily that wouldn't count as a fall that deals damage, and so it would have waited until I was fully on the ground, but no! Awesome! I can continue my streak of not dying until it inevitably ends when, you-know-who shows up. Yummy water. Yummy, delicious water. Alright, let's get back there, let's deal the last freaking single hit that we have to deal to kill him, and then that'll be it. That'll be the whole area cleared out without dying. That would actually be kind of impressive coming from me. I didn't realize I was this good at this game, my goodness. I guess you don't have to be that good at the game. I'm just doing a lot of damage with my weapons. That's really what's saving me. Oh, you must have healed yourself up. Shit. Okay, let me store this. And go. Crap. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. 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 Run back here, run back here, run back here! My God. You did everything in your power to make sure to take me as close to death as possible, and then continue to scare me as much as possible. At least you haven't killed me yet. Okay. That's it. That's it. We've cleared the area. We did it. Oh, man. That was close. I got down to 2 Estus. 2 down from 10. Alright, let's shove this tree over, make a much nicer shortcut in case we die in the next room. Which, if everything goes well, we shouldn't. But yeah, just in case. Alright, let me switch away from that, because I know that is pretty broken. I've used it quite a bit. I've used its R2 attack quite a bit, so let's switch back to this. Now in here, we have more of these rotten flies. In fact, we have a huge flock of them. What's it called? Like, what are large groups of flies called? Colonies? Is that just ants? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, this might go bad. Yeah, they're testing me on groups of enemies again. Oh shit! That's maggots! Torch. There we go, there we go. Let's leave that equipped. I didn't realize I had that on. Okay, I am out of Estus now. And they have a grab attack, is the thing. So this might be very dangerous. Maybe I should switch back on the magic weapon. It seems to be doing well for me. But I think I two-shot them no matter which path I choose. So, no! Oh my god, no, 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 no. Okay, those are being cleaned off of me at least. Stop, 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 stop. Oh god. Kill you? No! Oh my god! Come on! That doesn't kill me. This kills you! Oh my god. Okay. Before we deal with the pit of madness, that is the lower level. I've not realized these guys would be this strong. Dodge to the grab. You die! Okay. There's a living one there. Thankfully, it didn't see me. I think I'm gonna put on the Sun Princess ring while I'm taking this slowly. Grab you. Fuck off! Fuck off! You made me come all the way out here for freaking 2 dung pies. Oh my god. Fuck all the way off with that. Alright, well, sitting to heal this health up or spamming the Sun Princess ring on and off won't really help, so I think, okay, let's just take this, torch in hand. This is the exit I want. This is my exit. This is my stop. Because if you go all the way up these stairs, you open up a door very slowly back into the chapel where Lady Frida is. We rested the bonfire. I think she'll have some new stuff to say. We talked to her, and then I'm gonna head back to Firelink Shrine and level up.
Be forewarned, eager Ash. Should this world wither and rot, even then would Ariandel remain our home. Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
Oh, so you like living with the flies. Interesting.
Leave us, sweep.
Okay, that's all you have to say, and now let's get back to the freaking shrine. Alright. Firelink. Shoom. This will be my first level up in ages. I don't think I leveled up at all last time. I think I'm gonna make it intelligence, so that hopefully we will push ourselves just over the barrier to allow us to one-shot the flies. I think I would like that. Let's get ourselves intelligence. I know I probably should head for vigor. I think I have good enough vigor, especially with an ember equipped. I think my vigor is fine for what it is. Okay, so we're gonna head back to the Ariandel Chapel and then go down into its basement and see what's down there. See what's down in the pit of flies. Okay, this is going on for 20 minutes, so we're now over an hour. Hopefully it won't go on too much longer, but, you know, there's always the possibility that it will, in which case... Whoops. Then again, though, I mean, all my Fallout New Vegas videos have been 2 hours so far, so... what's the big deal if this one's also 2 hours, right? Okay. Testing time. You. Still no? You still don't die in one hit. I leveled intelligence. I guess they're super magic resistant. That was my hypothesis earlier. And it turns... Okay, maybe they're not... I don't know, man. Maybe they take more damage if they're currently flying when you hit them. Yeah, seems that's the case. I kicked you. Just kicked him in the face. I haven't been accidentally kicking that much throughout this playthrough, and I'm very glad for that because it is always the worst when that happens. Okay, so when we drop down there, we will have... Oh, I don't have that ring on, apparently. I forgot. I need to put that back on. Okay, there's a corner over here. Let's run for it, 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 run for it. That fall seriously took out half my health. What on earth is wrong with this game? Okay. Hi. Caught me right as I was healing. Right as I went to heal, you came in, started a grab attack, and it somehow took me just long enough to finish the heal that you grabbed me. Hate when stuff like that works out so well. Oh yeah, illusory walls. I'm supposed to be editing in a sound effect for those. At this point, I give up on it. I probably won't remember to after this. It's fine. Thank you. Now I got you. I remember, if I remember correctly, fire damage works... Thought that was one of them coming after me. Fire damage works excellently on these guys. Unfortunately, my torch is not exactly built or meant for attacking, so I think I'll go without it for now, but it's fine. I hate this grab attack, because they can just fucking start it up out of nowhere. Like, if they're in front of you, they can just start grabbing you, and it's really, really dumb. So if you're busy in the middle of an attack animation from another one... Okay, y'all are vomiting. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You know what? The lever we have to hit is right here. Oh my god. I'm just gonna hit this. I'm just gonna hit this. Ordinarily, I'd try to kill all the flies down here, but I don't think I care enough. I'll probably be hit and maybe even killed right after this cutscene ends, but it's fine. Let's just see what this lever does.
As ashes will be, ever seeking fire.
How on earth did this little rinky-dink lever down here do all of that? I don't know, and I don't care to know. Alright, before I go back up there, there is one more thing, one more secret you can find down here. There's one little wall that looks different from all the others. There's also items here. I'm just gonna grab that. Thank you. Here. Yes, 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 get through. Okay. All the flies that follow me through shall die, so shall this crystal lizard. Come on, don't be left with one health right as I'm about to be assaulted by flies. There we go. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Alright. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, another crystal lizard. Hello. I forgot there was 2 for the price of 1 in here. It's actually not really for the price of 1. If the price is considered to be a tax, then it definitely takes double the price to kill both crystal lizards, but, you know. I don't really have a need for those anymore, the upgrade materials, nor the crystal lizards, but I'll take them. Just because, like, I've never actually used a new weapon in the DLC, and I don't know if I'm going to start today. Yeah, we have this second set of branches to fall down. You definitely want Silver Cat Ring for this. In my experience, this incurs a ton of fall damage climbing down this one. And then this will lead you to a secret area, so I think it's cool. Once again, the Painted World of Ariandel is so huge for just being, like, one area. It really isn't one area, if you ask me. It's a bunch of areas in one. Underneath one umbrella that is known as Painted World of Ariandel. It's really cool. It's really well made. Okay, keep dropping. Stop, drop, and roll. There we go. Finish the rolling part. And now we can finally see what's inside this Colosseum thing above Great Tender Great Wolf's arena. The answer is a Pyromancer's Parting Flame. And something else we'll be getting to very shortly. This is Catalyst. I think that's right here. The pyromancy flame of livid pyromancer Dunnel that attracts the echoes of death. When he lost his hideous spouse, he gave his own pyromancy flame as an offering, which transformed into a parting flame. Not long after, Dunnel became a mad spirit, damned to wander the lands. Everyone just has such a tragic story in this godforsaken game. It really is godforsaken when you think about it. And here is the man himself, Pyromancer Dunnel. Hey, I apologize to you on behalf of the game developers for calling your wife hideous. That was very mean of them. Oh god, here, okay, drink this. I wonder if by hideous they mean, like, cursed in the same way that, the Witch of Izalith and her, family was cursed by the, Flame of Chaos in DS1. Ayo! 360! That's how many degrees there are in a circle. Buddy. Stop rolling. Stop dropping and rolling. How many times can I roll before I run out of stamina? Thanks the question. Oh, lots. Oh, so many. Looking at how much stamina that took, yeah, so many times. I have no reason to complain. Never mind. I take it back. Perfect. Not perfect. Very much not perfect. Come back this way. Actually, if you fall, do you die? It'd be against the rules of bingo brawlers, but still. Nope. The running attack does such little damage. And yet it's always what the game wants to do whenever I run up an attack, because that's how it works. What? That's bad. How much Estus do you have, my man? Normally they only have like 2 flasks at max. This guy invested all his points into Estus. And not... Okay, there we go. I was gonna joke about the description we read, but I couldn't think of one in time, so never mind. Alright. Oh my god, fuck off. How can you dodge instantly after that animation? That's some BS, if you ask me. Alright, there we go. Dunnel is done. And he took an L, which forms his name. Alright. Floating Chaos. That's the RP he was casting. Let's see if it has any juicy gossip about his wife. Dunnel was fascinated by the ceremonial art employed by the clerics of the Smoldering Lake. Caius burns away in the blink of an eye, but was the primordial life born in the bed of chaos, which is the form Witch of Izalith. Sorry, my headset almost fell off my head. Which is the form Witch of Izalith took when corrupted by the flame of chaos. And a grievous symbol of Izalith's sin. How many souls do I have? Not... well, with a little bit of convincing, it will be enough souls to level up. I just have to pop a bunch of souls into my fingers. Ah, you're over here this time. Perfect. Give me another level. I wish you didn't have so much dialogue to skip through now. Get another level of vigor. Mayst thou thy peace discover. She doesn't say farewell anymore. She is that disappointed in us. Look, Firekeeper, I didn't mean it. I took it back when I started the DLC. That's how it works, right? Okay. It's time.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Sweep all thought of us from thy mind, as thy kind always have.
Actually, I think I should change armor, preferably out of sight from her. So I'm just gonna go back here and do it. We have the follower's armor now. I could always try wearing that unless it's heavy. It's not anywhere down here. Where is the follower's armor? Show yourself. Show yourself, follower's armor. I know I have you. I saw myself pick it up. Where is it? What the hell? I've been scrolling past it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's quite heavy. So we'll take off this helmet. Put this on instead. I could try putting on, but I think that'll just boost like magic spells and not necessarily my skill attack. So yeah. Gloves, we can keep those the same right now. I have the follower leggings, right? Follower boots. And that is actually enough for me to not be heavy rolling. So put on something that... Oh, we have the follower gloves too. Perfect. It's the follower set. How's my... Oh, wait, that's not very good, is it? Then let's put on Ring of Steel Protection. Didn't realize how flimsy the follower's armor was. My goodness. Put on you, Ring of Steel Protection. We do not need this for what's coming up. Boosts attacks when HP is full. Oof, hard to say what I want here. I definitely want the Frostbite Ring. I don't know, I should try using this at some point. Have I tried using that in the past? Perhaps I could try in the Ring City DLC. Back to my ums. Nah, that's all useless. Let's use an Estus ring. We have a big health bar, so that'll definitely help out. And everything else should be fine. Alright. Let's go see what you're hiding from everyone down here. Yeah, you're not gonna do anything about it, are ya? I can expose all your secrets.
Flickering once again. Not enough blood yet, Shade. My flail. Bring me my flail. Ah, Frida. What stops thine ears? Please, my flail. Right away.
So to explain the context of this guy here, this guy is known as Father Ariandel, and Lady Frida outside has convinced him that the flames that take place within this bowl, that we apparently need to show to the painter, who's actually available to be talked to. I didn't do that, but it's fine. But anyway, she's convincing him that the flames need to be doused using his own blood. That's why he asks for his flail, which is a weapon. If we talk to him...
Bring Frida to me, please. Canst thou not see? The flame, flickering once again. Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
Fret not, Father. We have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only the flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes. I will snuff out these ashes for good.
Here we go. Time for me to fight Sister Frida again. This fight went pretty well for me on my most recent playthrough before this one. I don't know if it's gonna be the same this time, seeing how Abyss Watchers went and how all those other fights went. Sister Frida is what I would consider the hardest boss in the entirety of Dark Souls 3. And you're about to see why. Okay. She's also one of the main bosses I complained about in my most recent main channel video, talking about how bosses with multiple phases are kind of a pain in the rear to learn. Alright, cool. She does at least take a lot of damage from my weapons. I very much like to see that. Oh, that hurts a lot, doesn't it? Okay, well, she swings fast, she can delay as well, she does a lot of damage. The usual stuff, you know? Usual stuff for hard Dark Souls bosses. Jumping, she always lands behind you, and I saw you right here. You want to switch the camera around, see where the particles are where she lands. And that attack should be fine. That was delayed longer than I expected. Okay, you're halfway down, but no phase 2 of any kind. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign, isn't it? It means that the phase 2 is gonna have its own health bar. Oh, she dashed to the side. Okay, if you see her start to dash up, then look behind you, because she's jumping. She doesn't always jump, though. She's got cool moves, though. I do like her attacks, at least. As a character, well, you know, she's kind of evil. I think at least. I think she's supposed to be evil, but yeah. Otherwise, though, I do like her attacks. They look awesome. Oh, God. You're destroying tables. No, how could you? I was gonna eat at that. Oh, my God. That's bad. Come on. If I'm doing this bad at phase, that's bad. Okay, that's a big attack. That'll be a grab if it hits you. There's a specific sound cue you can listen for when she does an attack like that, where like if you dodge right as you hear it, you should be fine. It's like a ring. It's a ring as she goes to do the uppercut motion. Anyway. Longest phase transition cutscene of all time. My goodness, now it's time to fight both of them, as Frida has corrupted Ariandel's mind and forced him to join her side. I almost said forced him to join our side. No, that makes no sense. Alright, Ariandel's an entirely new entity, but fortunately his attacks are slow and relatively easy to see, except for that one. Okay, Frida, you know, you should probably not start those up inside of his fucking goblet. I couldn't see that coming. Alright, it's fine. We're doing a lot of damage with our magic attack. Let me see how well my, twin blades do with this. Okay, she's shooting ice from a distance. Alright, it's not doing bad, but honestly, I think my damage was better on my most recent playthrough of the game before this one. So, this could be an issue. Alright, just gotta get behind this guy. He keeps stunning me every time he slams that thing. But as long as I can dodge, I can avoid the stun and the damage as well. Frida's slowly frostbiting me, but it's fine. Okay, hitting him. His face is pretty long, though. Okay, yeah, the health bar is considerably beefier than the first one. It's evidenced by the fact that that's 400 damage, apparently. Oh, she's healing. If Frida disappears like that, she's healing. She's about to heal the entire health of the fight, so go and stop her. Cool. Thank you for just leaving it at that. Glad I wasn't around for that big explosion. Whoa! Oh god. Hey y'all! Hey y'all! I almost looked like Frida was smacked by the goblet there. Or whatever that big thing's supposed to be, the chalice. I very much doubt I'm gonna make it through this fight on this attempt looking at my Estus. And knowing what comes after this. Oh god. Is she healing? No. Okay, she's right there. Okay, using up like a lot of my FP on that, but that's okay. That's doing so much damage to him. Alright. Get out of the way of that. Ooh, okay. I think I can run past the attack, get close to him, and boom! That finishes the fight. Or the phase, anyway. Yeah, I kind of just spoiled it, didn't I? Well, it's fine. Look, a Titanite slab! We beat the boss! Yay, we did it! Meet the only boss in any Souls game that I'm aware of to have 3 entire health bars in one fight. Black Flame Frida's insane. I'm just gonna die, like, right away. There's no way I win this. Honestly, does my Greatsword have a chance against her? So, oh my god, I didn't know she could just go from... I thought she had to recover after that last hit. Apparently not. Alright, her invisibility attack is a lot easier to avoid. Okay, well, you didn't even try to do anything. But, or sorry, I think it's a lot harder to stop her, to get her out of invisibility, despite my success there. Because she'll keep, like, going around shooting ice while invisible, but it is still easier to avoid than phase 1, at least. Which is nice. Everything else, though, way harder to avoid than phase 1. Alright. Now that we've made it to this phase on the first attempt, now I have to try and make it back every attempt. And this is exactly what I was complaining about in my main channel video. I do not like the fact that this boss is 3 whole phases, each with their own health bar, and you have to get through all 3 of them in one perfect run to win. And the third phase is fucking insane! How the hell are you supposed to learn it when we're forced to go through the first 2 phases every single time? Well, the answer is that you just keep going at it and keep going at it and keep going at it until you do get to the third phase enough to learn it well, but that's not really that fun, in my opinion. It's not fun to learn this battle because it makes you go through so much crap just to start, like, learning the phase that actually matters. This is a fight that I like, but I really don't like how it's structured. I like this fight on the whole. I think it's cool. I don't mind there being a super boss challenge in this game. I don't mind Frida being this insane, overpowered boss fight. But I do mind having to go through 3 phases in one go. I think that does not really fit well with this game. Like, in a game where one mistake can immediately end you, I don't think it's a good fit, personally. Okay, there are definitely ways to make the bosses challenging that don't involve, you know, slogging back through a bunch of crap you've already redone, just so you can learn bits and pieces of the insanity that is the third phase, then die, inevitably, and have to go back through it all again. It sucks. And because I'm not editing this series, you all are gonna be watching my slogs back to phase 3 every time. I'm not gonna edit them out, sorry. So, you know, if you're annoyed by them, well, blame the game designers. Not my fault. It takes forever to get back to the part that matters. See, I'm not even out of phase 1 yet. I think I need to use my Moonlight Greatsword. I think that'll do better. There's phase 1. At least we can skip this now. Okay, we will use Moonlight Greatsword first thing. Okay, you come this way. My stamina is lowering. Should be fine. Use this. Frieda'll hit me with some ice, but that's okay. It'll just do, like, bits of damage from a distance. Get that table out of here! Why is that table still there? Alright, you're coming this way. Good, good. I would like to have you away from Frida. Frida can get scary up close in this phase. Oh, God. Oh, no, no. Okay. Heal. Perfect. Oh, shit. She's invisible. Right here, though. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Yeah, Frida takes way less damage in this phase. I would not recommend targeting her. Ariandel is a lot more vulnerable. Especially to that attack. Perfect. Less perfect is now Frida's here. Did equip the Estus, cool. Yeah, when you get close to Frida, she can start doing some of her normal swipes. Because she normally fights so passively in this phase, it's always scary when she does. Perfect, okay. Well, that went well. Much better than the first run. You really need an attack that can do, like, 1,000 damage to Ariandel. That makes this phase so much more bearable to get through every time. So Frida's third phase will always begin from where she fell last. She's right here, so yeah. Don't stand too close to her. She has an AoE as she's standing up. Because of course. Alright, let me actually try using this sword on her. See how it does. Let me also try to use what little memory I have on about her attacks to survive. Okay, she gets staggered with this weapon. That's a good sign. Because with a boss that moves this quickly, you want to be staggering her. Okay, thank God I had enough stamina for that. I was out just a bit ago. Oh, no. Ah, crap. The running attack has so much longer animation recovery, which led to me getting hit by the ice there, where I don't think I would have otherwise. That's my excuse for being hit by the ice. I didn't necessarily want to do the running attack, this is what the game chose for me. You're right here. Oh, but you dodged backwards. Now you're to the yep, now you're this way. This is what her invisibility attack normally looks like in this phase. Whoa, I forgot about that. And yeah, okay. That was cool. I've never seen her do that before. See, you think you know it, and then suddenly she whips out something new you didn't know she had before, and suddenly it's like your run meant nothing, and back you go to the first two phases to try and get through them all over again. This is why I'm not the... I guess I did say earlier I like this fight, but still. I guess my opinion of it is lowering in retrospect. That I like this fight, but learning it sucks. And especially trying to remember the attacks sucks. Because now these first two phases are even easier for me than they were in my very first playthrough. And so they're even more of a slog, because now I'm like, come on, just get me to third phase already. Where'd she go? She's right here. Got you. Yeah, she only takes 500 damage from that. She's defensive against magic, I think I know that. I used fire damage on her on my most recent playthrough, and I think that did a lot better. Whoa, hey now. If you get close to her when she holds the scythe in guard like that, she can do this quick twirl two-hit spin that is really hard to avoid. So I recommend just not even triggering in the first place. If you can help it, of course. Yeah, that one. If you're already far away from her, it's easy to avoid. But if you're close to her, good luck. Yeah, so if she jumps, she always goes to the opposite side of you from where she was before. If she dodges to the side, then you just go in that direction until you find her. She'll always appear when you get close. Boom, okay. Used 2 Estus during that. Would have rather it gone better, but hey, what can I do? I'm gonna have to hit the bathroom here soon. This is why this video is probably gonna take me 2 hours. This boss right here. Okay, don't want to be hit by that. Oh, come on, don't be so close. Thank you. Ariandel, please come this way. Oh, that's not a second hit. Okay. Thought it would be. That sucks. Okay. That sucks too. Not very much damage, at least. At least this boss holds back with the damage, unlike Elden Ring, where, like, any one of those hits could do fucking all your health bar of damage. Oh, hi. How about no? Thank you. I might die here. Ooh! Oh! How did I not die there? Why did that do only 800 damage? All right. Forgot about that. I'm halfway down on Estus. I can reallocate my Estus, but I don't want to. Damn, Frida is picking the exact right times to use that attack. And she started to hit me through him, and I couldn't see her. Thanks. Thanks for that. Love you too, Frida. It feels even worse whenever you die in phase 2, because now you didn't even get a chance to learn phase 3. I think I'm gonna go get myself more Estus. I think I'm gonna need it, so yeah. I was willing to stick with the 10 Estus up until this point, but I think now I kind of have to give myself more Estus. This is the only way I can have enough health in phase 3 to survive against the onslaught of bullshit. Like, I think this greatsword is the way for phase 1 and 2. Maybe not phase 1, honestly. But no, it staggers her. That's good. That's better than nothing. Alright, I'm gonna give myself, yeah, 13. That'll do. Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered. Alrighty. Let us continue attempts. May this not take me, like, 12 hours. Please. May this not take me forever and ever and ever. Okay. I think this weapon is honestly the best choice. I think I may have said this before the cut you just saw, but I don't remember if I had, so there it is again. I also just need to get better at her attacks again. You know what? Let's try this. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how to dodge that attack. Nice try. What do you expect that was gonna do? I dodged it! It's always lovely when you die in phase 1 before even getting her halfway dead. What the hell? I stepped away from the game for like a minute. And with that attempt, you think I was gone for a week? There we go, I've been stricken with first try syndrome once again. Or second try syndrome, I guess, in this case, because that's almost the same thing, but yeah. Hi, Frida. Bring me my flail, Frida. Oh, I'll bring you your Why do I keep wanting to say bring you your frail? Why? It's flail, fucking idiot. Okay. Yeah, dodging backwards away seems to work, but you have to be like the proper distance. It's so hard. We haven't seen that attack yet. That's cool. I wonder where she is, guys. With the tables breaking. Sometimes she just attacks too fast for my weapons. Like, I don't have any openings to get in myself. I have to wait for when she gives me one, but she doesn't seem willing to give me one. Oh, that's not an attack button with this weapon. Oh, thanks for that again. Gotcha. Yeah, this weapon really is the best for her. It's like it does a ton of damage in the times when you can get clear openings. Phase 3 is about none of those openings carry over, because of course. Do the attack. I'm trying to, like, bait it out. There we go. Awesome. Do it again. That works, but thankfully it didn't grab me. Okay. Okay, she goes the opposite direction where the dust goes. Oh, come on! The health bar is this empty, just fucking kill them, okay? None of this, oh, she technically has 3 HP left, no, just fucking kill them! I'm so tired of that always happening. Oh no, I'm still alive, I got a 1 tick of my health, at the base of my health bar. I don't know why that annoys me so much, it just does. Why does it feel like I'm doing less damage to him every attempt? Because, like, before I was doing 1,000 damage, then I started doing, like, 830 something. Now I'm doing only 809. Am I just not hitting him in the right place? Get me out of here, get me out of here. Frida's here, Frida's here, Frida's here. Oh my god. I like the book that's floating in midair. There's so much stuff floating midair in this battle. Yet you're too focused on fighting it to notice. It's funny. Ah, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have gone for that. I was greedy. See, guys, I can admit fault. That was close. Crap! You can recover from that so quickly! I knew it was coming, but at this point I was too panicked to be able to do it effectively. And whenever she breathes, that means that swing is gonna be, she's gonna be open for hits. Okay. Of course I dodged away because dodging closer tends to get me hit by that all the time. Hi. Crap. I know how to dodge that attack, yet for some reason I just couldn't. Thanks for the delayed attack, you piece of shit. Right as I was going to heal, too. This is going great. I love this. This is turning out wonderfully. This will go excellently. This will be remembered as the best boss battle in this series until the end of time. Oh, she delays that just a little too long from what I think. I think she has an alternate version that comes out quicker. I think that's why I keep dodging too soon. Or at least she has a variation of that swing that comes out quicker. Yeah, like that one. Maybe. Also, she was hiding behind the freaking wall last time. That was the only reason I didn't hit her. Let's go for a normal hit there, because I think she recovers quick from standard hits that don't take effort to wind up. Alright, can I get past phase 2 this time, for the love of God? I only used one Estus so far, but I know some crap's gonna happen here that gets me killed, regardless. Why are you coming up to hit? You're supposed to just fling ice! Why are you coming up to hit? See, like, something like that'll happen. Something like that I can't anticipate when she'll just become aggressive out of nowhere. Like, you do kind of need to keep an eye on her, and I'm trying, but unfortunately, this guy's so big, I can't see Frida a lot of the time. Frida's, like, hanging out right at his back. Yeah, thanks, Frida. Appreciate it. And I'm doing 825, so I must be hitting, like, different areas of him that do more damage. Maybe his front end takes the most. Well, now there's definitely flame in that frickin' chalice, I can tell you that. Okay, do something. Swipe, and I retaliate! And then I get hit by this? Yeah, okay. Mistake. Okay. I'm so glad I had enough stamina to get... No! No! Okay, she got some healing off, and now, of course, she goes crazy at me! God damn it! Get me back to Black Flame! Get me back this instant! Or else, I'm gonna leave a negative review on the Ashes of Ariandel DLC! Ooh! Sick burn! You don't want me to do that! That'll jeopardize the sales! Don't worry, I'm still having fun. This is a fun rage. We're not quite at actual rage just yet. Okay, I won't lie, there is some frustration mixed in there, but it's like, it's complicated, it's nuanced. It's not that I'm 100% angry or 100% sarcastic. It's a mix of both. There's a part of me that's frustrated because, like, you know, this video is going to take forever if I don't do this soon. And so I'm desperately trying to get back to the phase that actually, like, you know, matters to know. But this boss refuses to let me get there. I know I need to be more patient, but again, like, it takes so long to get back there. I just want to take every opportunity I can. And then fucking something messes up and gets me killed instantly. That's how this has been going the past few minutes. And you know, ever since I took that quick bathroom break, I've been really out of practice. Why can you delay the grab attack? Okay, what? Ridiculous. You're ridiculous. I am now feeling the sensation of what it is like to be cooled down by sweat. For a long time, for like years and years, I never believed it when people said sweat cools you down. I feel it now. In the middle of this fight, right now. I feel very cool at the moment, even though it's quite warm in my room. I like how the camera spins. That's not as much damage as I wanted. Why do you have to be so close all the time? I know I can go for attacks on Frida, but like I said, Ariandel tends to be more vulnerable. He tends to be. Doesn't guarantee that he is. Is that explosion? No, it's not. Is that... Nope, he's moving. I think I hear Frida doing stuff. Oh, she's right there. Hi. I wish that would hurt Frida. I get why it doesn't, though. And Luigi would be able to beat this boss by doing absolutely nothing. They don't want that. They don't want Luigi to mess up their gorgeous boss battle. Okay, she has jumped over here. Ha! Don't go crazy at me, thank you. Because, yeah, normally she gets right back to flinging ice after you stun her out of the heal thing, but last time she went crazy at me and I wasn't prepared for it. Because I didn't expect her to do that. I guess I should have expected her to do that. It only makes sense. Okay, there we go. There I did damage. And I think I even broke his stance. Could have maybe even critical hitted. Critical hitted him, yep. Critical hitted. That's words. Awesome. Okay, so yeah. I guess I just wasn't hitting him squarely enough with it before. Bam. Phase 3 time. Here we go. I'm gonna Ember. I should have been using these. I have 35. There's really no reason for me not to. I think this weapon will do. I think this weapon will do it. Alright, it's focus time. Don't run attack. Can they remove the run attack from the next game, please? I have never used it. It sucks. It takes way too long to recover from. And you always do it when you don't want to. Can you finish that? Okay. Stop run attacking, please! This assumes From Software will make any more games in the Dark Souls style, which they might eventually, but they do seem to be moving away from that at the moment, which is fine. I mean, they kind of peaked with Elden Ring. Peaked at the height of complexity of Dark Souls mechanics with Elden Ring, so... Okay. I remember that attack. That attack is the least familiar. Crap, I didn't think I was still close enough. Heal now. Okay. It's good. Okay, that can be dodged in like one fluid dodge. It's pretty fun when you can get it to work. I can't tell if she's going easier on me here or what. But I feel like I'm doing better. Doing a lot better. And, like, she is, like, halfway down, so... Ooh. Heal. She's not gonna let me heal! Sorry for that squeal, I don't know what that was. That was my get out of the way sound effect. Yeah, this is what makes her so annoying in this attack. She ends it with like a big wind-up. Hi. Staggered her out of it, thank God. I did not mean to attack 3 times there, it just kind of happened. Yeah, the roll attack is nice. I like the roll attack, but I don't like the run attack. I'm not even gonna try to use the skill attack. I don't think it can be done. She's too fast. Maybe there? No way. I'm out of stamina. I'm out of stamina. I'm out of stamina. Ooh! Shit. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I still have plenty of heals. I dodged too quick. It's fine. I'm ready. Boom! Got you! Got you and your overpowered ass! You're not overpowered. If anyone's overpowered, it's Melania. Alright, good. That didn't take too long. Yeah, I think I just need to, like, stop and focus. I guess I just need, like, a couple reattempts at Black Flame Frida. And then I refamiliarize myself with her attacks, and then I kind of got it. Of course, it takes so goddamn long to get there, but... it's fine. And again, I kind of blame my victory on, I credit my victory to Phase 2 going a lot better than it usually does. Frida not attacking me as much as she could have. Ariandel choosing just the right attacks. Because, like, yeah, without that lucky Phase 2, I think it would have been a lot worse for Ware in Phase 3. I also credit my Estus Flask, which I have 5 remaining. Let's think. If I had... that's 13. 13 minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 8 used. If I had 10, I would have had 2 left. So technically, assuming that I was still using 10 Estus Flasks, technically I did not run out. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that went well, because that is, in my opinion, the hardest boss in the whole game. So now that she's out of the way, it's going to be fairly smooth sailing from here. I'm confident in that. 7,200 souls.
I am of the house. Very well.
Is that 7,200? Yes, 7,200 souls, right? No. 72,000. I get that mixed up all the time. Let's level endurance. After my big panic of I'm out of stamina, I think it would be fitting if I got that. Now let me read about the soul thing. Frida was the first Ash to enter the painting, but together with the good father, they chose rot over fire. And then I killed them. Actually, let me go back in. Before I transpose that, I want to go back in to the painted worlds. And I want to talk to the painter. I think she'll have some things to say. I should have talked to the painter earlier, I forgot. That's fine. It's okay. This room's loud now. Okay, so, can someone explain why you get a bonfire in the middle of this room? The much more convenient bonfire is actually up here in Ariandel Chapel, but for some reason you get one after Frida. I don't get it. The bonfire at the very end of the room is not a normal bonfire. That will teleport you elsewhere. Teleports you into the Ringed City DLC, so that's where that goes. Now, on 1 hour 13 plus 40 minutes, yeah, this has been 2 hours, but not surprised. It's frickin' Sister Frida. What do you want from me? Hi there.
I can hear the fire crackle, and soon I will see it. My thanks, Ashen One. I will finish the painting of a cold, dark, and very gentle place, so that it might make a home for someone someday.
So you need to see fire so you know what not to paint? Is that the idea?
My thanks.
If you want to paint a cold, dark, and very gentle place? Alright, well, that's all you have to say, so back to the shrine I go. I gotta reallot my Estus back to 10 and 5, because I do like having that. I do like having a lot of Ashen Estus. For the exploration, especially. Alright, let's get that, let's transpose the soul, and then we'll be done. We'll be done with the video.
Well, mate, 'tis good to see ye in good health. What can I smith this day?
Is that what he says? He literally just said it, and yet I don't remember. That's how I am. Don't hate. Only love is accepted here. That's right, you may not criticize me. You may not criticize any of my channels. I do not allow it. Frida's Great Scythe. What does this use? This scales best with dexterity, but also scales with intelligence. I tried using this on my first playthrough of the game, and I found it to be not that good, but I think I might give it a second chance here. And you know, I think this thing takes Twinkling Titanite to upgrade, so it's a good thing we've actually been picking those up. Anyway, this is Rose of Ariandel, flame used by the bulbous father of the painted world, shreds and skin, producing blood to appease the flame. There's the confirmation of it. It's both a weapon and a miracle catalyst. Cool. Ariandel, being the restorer of the painted world, knew that it was painted with blood, and only blood could protect the secret. Sister Elfrida with a curved blade thinly coated by painted world frost that easily breaks the guard of shields. In the painting, size symbol long lost storm, possibly explaining Frida's preference for it. Conjure a magic blade, sports side of the hand, coat the earth with running frost, so you can kind of do the same attacks that she has. I'd very much like to play around with that. Can I actually use it? I can. I remember. I can use it. It was the other thing I think I couldn't use. So let's give it upgrades, and then I think we will try it out next time as I venture into the Ring City DLC. It'll be very exciting. I definitely do prefer the Ring City between the two DLCs because, you know, it doesn't have Frida in it, so... That's unfair, I know. I don't have souls. Well, 1 second. Let me just... You know what, just use all of them, I don't care. Alright, this should be enough to fully upgrade it. Let's go! Let's go! Full upgrading! Where is it? Here it is. Are y'all? Are y'all? Hiya! Fully upgraded!
Prithee be careful.
It was like the 70th time I've heard that from you. No, it's way more than that. I've heard that way more than 70 times. Should I stand on this side of the bonfire today? I think I shall. Next time on Dark Souls 3, we begin the next DLC, as we have just completed Ashes of Ariandel. May as well point that out. It's not exactly clear, we didn't get a fanfare or anything, but that is what happened. I very much look forward to the Ringed City. I actually have a much more positive opinion on it than I did in my main channel playthrough, so I'm excited to get back to it. I really am, and I hope you are too. Thank you all for watching, if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.